value students in your math class. In this video we are going to learn law of exponent of a real number. Do you remember how to simplify some question is there? I will give you some questions and you have to solve it with me. But before it you have to recall exponent and power. In previous class you learned exponent and power. Recall it and let's see law of exponents for real numbers. Do you remember how to simplify the following? Following is there. First 5 square into 5 power cube. Are you seeing in this exponent? Base is there 5, exponent 2. Base is 5, exponent 2. Okay. If base are same, if base are equal, and there are multiplied sign. So have you remember? We will add its exponent. So what we get? 5 power 2 plus 3. That is equal to 5 power 5. Like that. 17 power 5 divided by 17 square. Here also base are same, but its exponent are different. Base equal and exponent are different. So now in this case we have to subtract its exponent. So we get 17 power 5 minus 2 is equal to 17 power 3 means 17 cube. Like that. 2 cube into 5 cube. Whoa. Here exponent are equal but base are different. Then what we will do there? Recall in class 8 what we will do? We have to multiply its base. So 2 into 5 power 3. Exponent will be not changed. So what we get? 10 cube. Okay. Like that. If 5 power minus 2, 5 power minus 2, exponent is negative. Exponent is there negative. Then what will do there? 1 upon 5 square. Okay. If exponent is 0, like 5 power 0, its value is 1. 27 power 0, its value is 1. If exponent is 0, then the value of given numbers will be 1. Okay. Now you have to use the following law of exponent which you have learned in earlier classes, in class 7 and in class 8. Here a, n and m are natural numbers. Remember, a is called the base. And m and n are the exponents. Then a power m into a power n. A is the base and m and n are exponent. So what will be there? A power m plus n. Like that, a power m divided by a power n. So what will write? A power m minus n. Okay. Like that, a power m whole power n. Powers are power. In this case we will multiply its power. So what we get? A power m n. Okay. Like that. Suppose that base will be changed. So a power m into b power n. So what will write there? A b power n. This is the law of exponent. These are all the law of exponent. And one more is there. A power 0. If n is 0 or n is 0, then its value will be 1. Its value will be 1. Okay. We define n root a for a real number as a is greater than 0. Means let a is greater than 0 should be a real number. Let a is greater than 0 be a real number and n is a positive integer. N is a positive integer. Then n root a is equal to b if b power n, that is b power n is equal to a. Understood? Now but b is greater than 0. Here b is also greater than 0. In the language of exponents, we define n root a is equal to a power 1 upon n, is like that, it is n root a is equal to a power 1 upon n. Have you remember under root 2, its value is 2 power 1 upon 2. 3 cube 2 is equal to 2 power 1 upon 3. Okay, let's see the example. There are some examples. First, suppose that 3 root 4 is equal to 4 power 1 upon 3. 4 power 1 upon 3. Like that, 4 power 2 upon 3. Sorry, 4 power 3 upon 2. 4 power 3 upon 2. So, how you can write 4 power 3 upon 2? Maybe you can write 4 power 1 upon 2 whole, like that. So 4 power 2 is 4 power 1 upon 2. It means under root 4 whole cube. Under root 4 means 2 whole cube is equal to 8. Okay. How you have to extend 4 power 1 upon 2 into 3? Because we may write 3 upon 2 is equal to 1 upon 2 into 3. Okay. And have you learned the rules? A power m power n is equal to a power mn. So apply this rule here. You have to apply these rules here. Any doubt? And we may write 4 power 3 upon 2 r. Second method, 4 power 3 upon 2, we may write 4 cube into 1 upon 2. Because 3 upon 2, we may write 3 into 1 upon 2. So 4 cube power 3 upon 2. Sorry, 1 upon 2. 4 cube power 1 upon 2. 4 cube means 4 4 ja 16. 16 4 ja 64. So that is 64 power 1 upon 2. Power 1 upon 2 means square root. So we may write square root of 64. So square root of 64 is, as you know, we may write 64 as 8 into 8. 8 is just 64. Okay. So that is 8. Result are equal. In both cases, we get the same result. Okay. Okay student, now let a is greater than 0 be a real number. Let m and n be integers such that m and n have a common factor other than 1. And n is greater than 0, then a power m upon n. A power m upon n is equal to, we may write a power m upon n as n root a power m or n root a power m. Okay, root a power m. Now let's see example. Cube of, that is cube root of 2. It means 2 power 1 upon 3. Okay, 2 power 1 upon 3. Like 4 power 3 upon 2. So we may write 4 power 3 into 1 upon 2. It means 4 cube whole power 1 upon 2. Okay, 4 cube whole power 1 upon 2. Remember the ideal formula. A power m power n is equal to a power m into n. It means like that, a power m into n. So we may write a power m power n, like that. So 4 cube means 64 power 1 upon 2. Power 1 upon 2, it means we have to find the square root of 64. So square root of 64, that is 8. Another way we may write 4 power 3 upon 2 is equal to 4 power 1 upon 2 whole cube. 4 power 1 upon 2, it means root of 4 whole cube. Root of 4, that is 2 whole cube. So whole cube of 2, that is 8. So in both we get the result as same. Now students, value based questions. If a is equal to 3 plus root 7,